were just showing scenes of peaceful, blissful Arizona, but really all around us we got drug cartels that murder people for drugs and operate, working with ISIS, Taliban, Al-Qaeda, and the different Muslim groups. In fact, if you will Google mosques in South America, you will see the network of mosques is even more dangerous than in the United States and in Europe. They're working actively with ISIS and Al-Qaeda. And the reason I'm talking about this is Congressman Lynch, who's a Democrat. It's very interesting. Congressman Lynch pointed out just a short while ago that over 72 members of Homeland Security, Muslims, are on the terrorist watch list. It's very dangerous. This is under Hillary Clinton and Obama. Hillary's running for office soon. Of course, I'm not supporting her. Here we have Hillary Clinton, Chelsea, Yasser Arafat, well-known terrorist, and Bill Clinton. In the other clip that I was discussing about Saudi Arabia and the Muslims funding the Clintons, the Clinton Initiative, having Prince Turki, Turki, the leader of the Saudi Arabian intelligence group, is well known for torturing and murdering people. Mohammed Morsi, former leader of the Muslim Brotherhood, he still is, but he's on death row in Egypt for being involved in murdering and doing illegal activities in Egypt. Very dangerous guy. And here we have Yasser Arafat, one of the most dangerous men in the world while he was alive, with a very nice photograph, big smiles on everybody. I wonder how much money Hillary Clinton and Bill fleeced out of Yasser Arafat for favorites. Here we have Hillary Clinton running for president, and one of her top aides, a known member of the Muslim Brotherhood, Huma Abedin. Very dangerous people taking a lot of money from the Muslim Brotherhood. Hillary Clinton, she only cares about herself. She doesn't care about America. She doesn't care about her daughter. She doesn't care about her granddaughter. She certainly doesn't care about Bill Clinton. She could care less about him except for getting power. She's like Jezebel or wicked Athaliah, who murdered her grandsons in 2 Kings chapter 11. She's of that type of perversion and corruption. She will do anything, like somebody hooked to cocaine or heroin. She will do anything to get that power. Bill Clinton, we know that he's raped women, abused people, sexually assaulted women. We know that he was having sex with underage girls, going on the Lolita Express, the pedophile that he was with. Some people think 26 times he went up on that airplane to have sex with underage girls, and his wife Hillary always covering for him, always backing for him. Not because she loves him. I don't think she loves anybody but herself. She backed him because she wanted the power. She craves that power. Hillary Clinton in Muslim garb again. Obama, who's probably a Muslim. It's interesting that he definitely supports Iran, and Iran is Shiite, so he's probably a Shiite Muslim. His lead advisor there, Valerie Jarrett, she's Shiite from Iran. This is a very humorous picture. Islamic terror, I just don't see it. Why doesn't he see it? Probably because he's a Shiite and he's gotten a lot of money. This guy here, I have met him several times. In 2007, several of his people, I was leading a demonstration against him in Anaheim. A couple of his Muslim people followed my folks home, threatened suicide bomb my people. This guy's name is Hussam R. Ailush. The guy that was the San Bernardino massacre, the shooter, went to his mosque. He's a big-time Muslim Brotherhood. This symbol here with the 4 fingers is another symbol that he is Muslim Brotherhood. This symbol up here means that he supports Al-Nusra / ISIS. This means when the leader, president of Syria, was using chemical warfare against ISIS and Al-Nusra, this points out he didn't like that. He didn't want them to do that anymore. So he supports ISIS and Al-Nusra, who's as dangerous as ISIS, and he is Muslim Brotherhood. It's very dangerous. He's good friends with the sheriffs of Los Angeles, Orange County, Riverside County, San Bernardino County in California. He's good friends with all the police chiefs. Through him and the Muslim Brotherhood, millions of dollars go to people like Hillary Clinton. This guy here is the man who murdered a number of soldiers at Fort Hood, Major Nadal Hassan. He's big time Muslim Brotherhood. He worked with this fellow here in the network that these guys are involved with. Very dangerous terrorist network. Again, all Muslim Brotherhood, all supporting Hillary Clinton and Obama. This guy here was operating in the open in La Mesa, California and Virginia. His name was Anwar al-Awlaki. He was actually killed by America. He was born in New Mexico, raised in the United States. In La Mesa, California, he actively aided and abetted the people involved in flying into the World Trade Center to blow them up. In La Mesa, California, and then later in Virginia, he actively worked with that Major Nadal Tassan, who murdered all of those people at Fort Hood. His terrorist network is global, involved in the Paris massacres, all of the massacres, wherever you see suicide bombers, airplanes knocked out. Muslim Brotherhood is all involved in that. And again, the Muslim Brotherhood is funding the global Clinton Global Initiative, as we showed earlier. This is the president of Egypt. His name is Erdogan. He is a Muslim Brotherhood. You can see his 4 fingers there, 4 fingers here, 4 fingers here. He actively aids and abets ISIS and is doing all for the immigrants to get into Europe and overrun it. And he's actively working with Hillary Clinton too. Here he is again. 4 fingers means that he's Muslim Brotherhood. When you're doing intel, which I did in the Marine Corps as enlisted and as an officer, you always want to look for symbols. Symbols are very important. As Christians, we have the cross that points out the mercy and the love of Jesus. It tells us to take care of widows and orphans. Under the Muslim Brotherhood, Surah 860, to terrorize and wage war against the infidels. When you see their symbol of the crescent moon or the 4 fingers, that means create widows and orphans by murdering the husbands and the fathers, and create widows and orphans under Jesus. James 1:27, true religion's taking care of widows and orphans. This guy was a member of Homeland Security, Muslim Brotherhood. He was tweeting out that he supports the Caliphate, which is the Muslim Brotherhood, and all these guys. This is done during the time of Obama and Hillary Clinton when she was Secretary of State. And then we come back again, ending with the same Democratic congressman pointing out that 72 members of Homeland Security, this guy here, were terrorists. So all of these ties back to Hillary Clinton and Obama, if she's elected, you can expect a lot more terrorism, a lot more horrible things to happen to innocent people in the world.